Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is TWiT.
Audio bandwidth for the Daily GizWiz is provided by Winamp. Subscribe to the Daily GizWiz and all your favorite podcasts with the ultimate media player. Download it for free at winamp.com. Video bandwidth for the Daily GizWiz is provided by Cashfly at CACHEFLY.com. It's time for the Daily GizWiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1226 for November 22nd, 2010. The Violight Phone Sanitizer. The Daily GizWiz is brought to you by MailRoute, a secure hosted service with enterprise-grade virus and spam filtering for companies of any size. For more information and to save 10%, visit mailroute.info.
And now, get ready for Dick.
Here it is, Monday again. Yes, indeed, hit it.
It's a brand new week and a brand new day and a brand new Daily GizWiz. It's a brand new week and a brand new day and a brand new Daily GizWiz. The worse your life, and a brand new week and a brand new day, the better we sound. It makes its own gravy. The worse your life, and a brand new day and a brand new day, the better we sound. The worse your life, the better we sound.
And now, here he is, the star of our show, Dick DeBartolo. Hey, Dickie D.
Leo, how you doing, pal?
I'm very, very well. You know, I'm hearing that jingle as if with fresh ears. I'd never heard it before. And it's just as horrible.
Have you cleaned your ears?
Yes, the wax is finally gone. It's just as horrible and crappy as I remembered it.
Oh, no, we love our theme.
No, you know, it's fun. No, I'm actually, my reaction was, wow, that ain't bad. Considering how bad we were, he actually made it pretty musical.
I know. We don't want it any better because then we would look that much worse.
Well, it was
just perfect.
Set up a false expectation
yes,
of quality.
Well, anybody who's gone this far with us is not expecting anything.
No.
And they pretty much are never disappointed.
You can't go wrong if you'll assume the worst with the Daily GizWiz.
Yeah.
I think it's our model. So you have guests in studio, I know.
I have a guest, Frank. I've forgotten your last name. Emmanuel, who's a student. He wants to be a podcaster.
Oh, that's neat.
He tutors in language.
Well, they wrote that song about him.
And what was that?
Oh, come, oh, Frank Emmanuel. Didn't they?
And let's ask Frank how many times a day he gets that. Two. No, that was good.
Yeah.
He came in the door. I didn't think to do that.
No, you were smart. You eschew the obvious.
And I'm not eating anything. We're having a freaky day here in the city. You know, as we record this, it's the middle of November, and it is 65 degrees.
Wow. That's warmer there than it is here.
Yeah, pretty amazing week here.
Well, good. I'm glad. That's nice. Now, Thanksgiving is coming up in just a few days. Are you ready with the pineapple upside down cake?
Well, I baked that the morning of or the night before.
Oh, I thought you might do it a week or two ahead of time just to be safe.
No, I'm quite sure that no matter how I do it. But there is that minute where when you turn it upside down.
It could go south.
It could. You could take it off and the cake could be there and the icing could be in the bottom of the pan.
Has that ever happened to you?
Not yet. The secret is 8 pounds of butter and 9 pounds of sugar.
No, not really 8 pounds of butter.
Not really, no.
A couple of sticks.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, a couple of sticks of butter.
I do it, a lot of it, but I like it.
Do you ever make pineapple upside down cake any other time of the year, or is it just this time of the year?
Occasionally on Christmas.
Okay.
That's about it.
It's feast days, and you still now, as I remember, for Thanksgiving, you go out and you go with friends to a place where there is no small talk.
That is correct. Well, no, the small talk is before dinner.
Okay.
And
so there is a little festive gathering.
Right. Yes. But the host who makes the turkey, everybody brings other stuff.
Is it a rotating host or is it the same guy every time?
So it's the same host.
Okay.
Not dumb enough to say I'm done doing this.
I've done that. Not doing it again.
And he calls earlier in the day and says the turkey will be out at 5:45. So be here by 5:15.
Okay, so they allow a full half hour.
There's a full half hour. But if you don't feel like talking, you go at 5:31.
So you know exactly when.
You only have 14 minutes of small talk.
Titrate your conversation.
Exactly. And then you eat and eat and eat. And then you take a 5-minute break while they clean the table. And then they bring out all the desserts, including my pineapple. And you eat and eat and eat. And then everybody says, "Oh, I'm full. Goodbye." And that's
There's no football. There's no conversation. It's just you're done.
You get to leave and go home. I love it.
Now, it's the freelancers Thanksgiving. And has it been the same people since for years or how long?
I guess Frank and I.
Is it Frank from Mad Magazine?
No, Frank Aducci not from Mad Magazine.
Not from Mad Magazine.
I guess we've been doing it about 30 years, and the other people vary, but not by much.
Interesting.
Usually, yeah.
It's kind of fun. I think that's a nice thing, really.
And what do you do again? I forget. You go to a resort, right?
Well, mostly we try to avoid the family, but when we can't avoid the family, we go. Yeah, this year actually. It's always different, but this year we are going to Jennifer's dad lives in Aptos, which is near Santa Cruz on the ocean, and he's in his mid-70s, and we didn't feel like we could lay it on him that they would have to do Thanksgiving, so we booked a hotel down there, and they do a very nice Thanksgiving dinner. So we invited him and his wife and actually the whole family. So I think there's going to be several brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, and it'll be nice. It's a restaurant. It's not, but we thought we'd do something a little different for a change. I think it'll be fun.
Oh, nice.
No washing up. None of that. A couple of years ago, we went to a very nice place up here, restaurant up here that was incredible. They had two kinds of turkey, male and female. No, they had,
really?
Yes.
No kidding.
Yeah, no, they had two kinds of turkey. They actually had a traditional roast turkey, and they had an amazing kind of fried turkey that was very good.
Oh, is that the place that Jammer B wanted to take me to?
He wants to take you to Willie Bird's. I wonder, Jammer B, does Willie Bird's even do Thanksgiving? I mean, they're famous for turkey, but maybe they would take that one day off because it's like amateur hour. No. And you can get takeout turkey from Willie Bird's.
Oh, okay.
So are you going to do that, Jammer B? Are you going to go to Willie Bird's for Thanksgiving? He says he's too busy.
Oh, okay. No, he told me, he said, Dick, you like turkey? I said, I love turkey. Is it a traditional turkey dinner? He said, it's traditional. They have the fried turkey. They have the mashed potatoes with the pretzels.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, they have apricot, cranberry, raspberry.
Onion.
Caramel sauce. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Very traditional. Very.
Willie Bird's is famous, actually, and we often get a Willie Bird turkey. I mean, it's a very good turkey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, they're kind of the turkey in this area.
Well, this year I'm not having turkey. I'm having the chicken from that restaurant. They said
it should be done by then.
It should be done, and they're going to FedEx it to me.
Jeez Louise. Yeah, we're not going back to that place. No sirree. Thank goodness the bill was as late as your chicken.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
So I guess we should do a gadget. I don't know.
We will do a gadget from the company, and you can tell me what they're kind of famous for. Violight, Violight, Violight. Ring a bell?
Not at all.
Oh, okay.
Have we done a product of theirs in the past?
We have.
The only lights I'm thinking of are the kinds of lights that for the winter where you get sad because you don't have enough daylight. Is it kind of like that?
No, Violight is a company that builds devices to use ultraviolet light, like for your toothbrush. They make the little gadget we did on the Daily
to kill germs.
Kill germs. Yeah, they make a little travel toothbrush carrier, so you put your toothbrush in it when you close it. In 2 minutes, the ultraviolet light kills all the germs. And they have just introduced the Violight cell phone sanitizer. I know he laughs, but according to a report that they point out on CBS, your cell phone is filthier than possibly your toilet seat.
What?
Your desktop.
No.
Yeah, it's plague because it's always up against your skin. Your skin is warm, a lot of germs.
Oh, God.
Sounding different now.
What can I do?
Well, you can use the little Violight phone sanitizer. So it's battery operated, so you can take it to the office, wherever you want. And so 3 little AA batteries go in the bottom. And then you open the phone. Then I've done a clever thing is if you also want to sanitize like your earbuds or your Bluetooth headset, there's a little inner basket so that you can put other little gadgets in there that you want sanitized.
Oh, that's a good idea. And it's harmless, right? It doesn't hurt the electronics in any way.
Not in any way. And it's also that there's a dual lockout system. There's a little button in the bottom that unless a phone is on it or the little basket is weighted down, first of all, the little basket has to push that little button down. That has to be down before the the ultraviolet lights will light because you're not supposed to look into ultraviolet lights.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that.
And
okay.
The cover has another lockout. So until the cover goes down and clicks, that's when the ultraviolet light goes on. And there's no buttons, it's a 4-minute process. The thing is, it won't do flip phones because the flip phone opened up would be too high for this. But it's big enough for an iPhone. I have an iPhone case here. I don't have an iPhone, but I just checked the case will fit in. So obviously the iPhone will.
You don't have an iPhone, but you have a case for it.
Well, you know what? I did a couple of weeks ago the Power Mat.
Oh, yeah.
Which was your iPhone slips into that. And so I figured, well, that's
it's the same size.
So it's bigger. A
little bigger. That's right.
Yeah. So I put that in, and that fits in. And it's just a sanitizer because at the demo, a woman said, I still see a lot of fingerprints. And I said, it's not a car wash.
I still see a lot of fingerprints. But there's sterile fingerprints.
Yeah, exactly, sterile fingerprints. It's under $50. It came out about a couple of weeks ago, so it's probably on Amazon by now.
There used to be I know this from the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, that there is a job, at least in Britain, that people do called be a phone sanitizer, that you go around and you sanitize, the home phones.
Oh, Goodson had that service.
Did he?
For the office phone.
Really?
Once a week, someone came around with a spritzing thing, and they took your phone, and they did cloth, and they washed everything off. So this guy went around to people's homes.
Well, maybe not. Maybe it was a business. I didn't know. I knew that this was a job choice.
Well, if things don't work out for Frank as a podcaster,
maybe Frank would like to do this.
Phone sanitizing.
What do you do for a living? Oh, I'm a phone sanitizer. It's nice to be needed, to have a job that really makes a difference.
I know. Yeah. If What's My Line was on, I could get him on that show in a minute.
Oh, hell yeah.
And now let's look at his occupation.
I'm looking at this Violight site. They've got sanitizers for pretty much everything in your life.
They do.
Do you think this caters to the kind of paranoid? Yeah, the people who are maybe just a little bit of a
he bought 8 of them.
Yeah, a little bit of a hypochondriac, perhaps.
Oh, my word. I know when I met him, the PR lady said, just bump knuckles. Do not reach out to shake his hand.
Wow. So there it is, the Violight UV cell phone sanitizer. Just $50 for peace of mind, my friends. Exactly. Hey, I should check. Every once in a while, doesn't happen often, we have an advertisement. Why, we do have Why? Happy Advertising Day. This portion of the GizWiz brought to you by my friend. He felt sorry for us. Tom Johnson. He did.
Good. This is good.
You never have any ads.
This is what makes us different than the networks.
We have friends?
Well, on a network, have you ever seen the star come out and say, pay attention to this commercial because this company had mercy on us
and bought an ad.
Yeah, and bought an ad, you see?
No,
Yeah, so
because
that's
they
what
don't have to on the networks. People actually buy advertising on the networks.
Foolishly.
Yeah, when you could. Why would you buy an ad on a network when you could pay 10 times more and buy an ad on the GizWiz?
Because we are 100% gadget people.
We are.
You're not scattering your seeds on the sea.
Do not scatter your seed upon the sea.
No, you are sending it down a very specific drain.
I'm going to tell our sales staff to use that from now on in the presentation. We'll make a slide.
Oh, it's in the presentation. That's where I saw it.
Oh, that's where you got it.
Yes, I got it.
Why scatter your seed upon the sea when you could flush it down a better drain?
A specific drain. Yes,
Yeah.
a better drain. That's good too.
Better drain.
We should be working very closely with them. This is
gold. This is gold here we're talking. See, Tom Johnson, my friend, he came to me and he said, "Leo, I've got a great business. We're doing really, really well. Everything's just, people love us. We're basically we don't need to advertise because we do such a good service that everybody wants. We don't need to advertise," he said. So I said, well, that's exactly why you should advertise on the Daily GizWiz. It's the show for people who don't need to advertise. Because that way you really won't know that you're not getting anything for your money. And he bought it. So that's why I call him my friend. Actually,
I think so.
It's actually a really great service. If you run your own domain, you have a problem. A lot of us use Gmail or Yahoo or have our email handled by these sites, and they do a very good job of killing spam. Let's face it, you probably don't need another spam solution. But there are also plenty of places who don't trust Gmail or Yahoo. They lawyers' offices, doctors' offices who are required to keep patient mail confidential. They do their own mail server. There's also small businesses who choose to do that. There's also individuals. I have my own domain, leoville.com. For those people, spam fighting is still an issue. And spam and viruses really are a problem in all email. I've been using MailRoute since I started in 2004. I've been using MailRoute. They have stopped almost 6 million spam messages from coming to my inbox. I asked them for the last 12 months. The last 12 months, I got 1 million messages. 970,000 of them were spam, and I never saw them. I never saw them. They didn't even come near my inbox. They were all stopped by MailRoute, and this is why I love MailRoute. Now, if you are a small business, if you're handling your own mail, I want you to go to mailroute.info for the best spam filtering ever. They specialize in high-quality, low-failure spam prevention. The worst thing that can happen with spam is you get false positives. An important email, say, from a client or your mom gets dumped as spam. They are better than 1.25 million. No more than 1.25 million messages are false positives. That means no more than 4 a year. And I have to say, I didn't see a 1. I check my spam store every once in a while. It's perfect. And it's so easy to use. You just change your MX record. All the mail goes to MailRoute. They clean it, then they send it on to you. They also do some great work if your servers go down. Their server uptime is 99.999% uptime. So if your mail server goes down, no problem. They just spool it back out to you when you come back up. WebMD uses MailRoute because their users need privacy and accurate filtering. They don't want the Viagra ads any more than I do. Many universities use MailRoute. City of Los Gatos, California uses MailRoute. And now MailRoute has individual subscriptions as well. Sign up for a 15-day free trial. Just go to mailroute.info. All you have to do is fill out the form here, and you're set. A lot of the people who try it for 15 days come back, and one of the things Tom says is, once people try us, they never go back. I'll never go back. 6 years with MailRoute, and very, very happy. Find out all about it by going to mailroute.info and signing up today. MailRoute, it's just the best.
Become the letters, your lovely letters. Become the GizWiz letters now.
And a letter from somebody to somebody.
Exactly. Dear Dick and Leo, I've been catching up on the latest 250 Daily GizWiz episodes, and I had several thoughts I wanted to share with you.
Good Lord.
I'm just going to read some of them because
that's a lot. I don't know.
Yes, exactly. By the way, I'm typing this using Dragon, naturally speaking. It's pretty amazing. I have to say it definitely takes a whole new way of thinking to dictate this way. I'm noticing that when I type, I have a lot more time to think about what I'm writing and edit at the same time. It's a whole different experience, but that takes a bit of getting used to. When you guys are talking about Charles Schultz, I remember a series of Peanut strips in which Snoopy was going to Petaluma.
That's right.
For the arm wrestling competition.
Wrist wrestling,
Do they still have that? They still have that?
No, it moved some years ago, although we're trying to get it back.
Oh, how could you let something like that get away?
Oh, I don't know. They strong-armed us.
Oh, the next thing you know, the baloney and provolone.
No, it's just a matter of time before we lose that, too.
Lose that, too. Anyway, Petaluma for the wrestling contest, only to discover he couldn't enter because he had no thumbs. Poor Snoopy.
Snoopy doesn't. Now, many people don't realize that, but Snoopy has no thumbs.
Has no thumbs.
No thumbs.
There's some of the strange things that popped into my head while listening to the Daily GizWiz. Bram, I'm going to ask my English tutor here how he wants his last name pronounced. Bram Shadiah. Bram Shadiah from Townsend, Mass. So, Bram, thank you for listening to 250 episodes. I hope it was not in a row.
Holy cow. Can you imagine?
No, I can't.
Chimney Christmas.
Yeah.
That's
soon, by the way. You're in Paris for Christmas, right?
No, not Christmas. December 4th, right after the show. I'm gonna take off, and I'll be back December 10th. Before I won't miss it.
Okay, because your mother called, and you told me if my mother calls, tell her I'm in Paris for Christmas. I always get mixed up as to what I'm supposed to say to your family.
It's a sore spot. It is. She wants to go everywhere I go. She wants to go, but Mom, you just can't.
I don't know. At some point she has to let go of you.
She has to let go. I'm 53 years old, Mom. It's time to let go.
Yeah, I know. She still hangs around that playground. She keeps saying, "Dickie,
he used to be here.
Swing was Leo.
What happened?
You remember what swing I pushed him on?
He's gone." No, if actually, Abby's going to be with my mother for the holidays, I believe.
Oh, great!
Yeah, for Thanksgiving. She's going. Let's see. So she's going to stay with her aunt in Connecticut or Massachusetts first, and then she's going to go down the day after Thanksgiving and spend the weekend with my mom. So she's making the rounds of the East Coast family.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's pretty sweet. Yeah. Super, Dick. We'll be back before Thanksgiving, but have a great evening, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm very excited about my Turn the Table Tuesday for tomorrow.
Well, in that case, I'll really be here.
You better.
DAILY. It's the Daily GizWiz. It's the Daily GizWiz. It's the Daily GizWiz.
It makes its own gravy.
Yeah.